21st century so that way we can enjoy and your kids can enjoy. So it was a privilege to be able to work with both my running mates here and our mayor and the council to make sure that we got this money coming to Metuchen. And God bless you all. Thanks.
Just because it's, a press conference doesn't mean it has to go on for too long. And a lot of you are watching your kids while you're watching this thing, so we're going to let everyone go. This is an extraordinary day. This is something that's going to be part of Metuchen's history. It's part of Metuchen's now. Thank you, everyone, and happy Halloween.
Okay, we
Yes,
will
of course.
gavel in tonight, the February 12th, 2026 Zoning Board of Adjustment meeting in the town of Metuchen. Call to order. Let us all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And for those watching at home, I hope you joined us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So with that, roll call.
Ms. Delgado. Mr. Johnson.
Here.
Mr. Rabinowitz.
Here.
Ms. Sealski.
Here.
Mr. Sondergaard.
Here.
Mr. Tobin.
Here.
Mr. Topping.
Here.
Ms. Juno.
Here.
Ms. Patel.
Here.
Mr. Darrer. Mr. Malvone. Thank you.
And before we begin the agenda, we read the Open Public Meetings Act. Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act pursuant to Public Law 1975, Chapter 231. Said notice was published in the Home News Tribune on January 22nd, 2026, posted in Borough Hall, and sent to the Star Ledger for information. All requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act were satisfied. Okay, so tonight we have some resolutions to move through, and then we have one item for new business. So we'll do some paperwork, and then we'll get on to the new business. The first item here is item 251435E, resolution for 99 Rose Street. Someone like to make a motion on that resolution?
Motion to accept.
Second.
Okay.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Ms. Sealski.
Yes.
Mr. Sondergaard.
Yes.
Mr. Topping.
Yes.
Ms. Juno.
Yes.
The second resolution from last month is 251436. It is the application of overhang structure of the outside stairs at 152 Central Avenue. Someone like to make a motion on that?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Get some variety.
Spicing it up.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Ms. Sealski.
Yes.
Mr. Sondergaard.
Yes.
Mr. Topping.
Yes.
Ms. Juno.
Yes.
Okay. And the final resolution to work through is application 251430. It was the application at 272 Lake Avenue, existing gravel parking lot.
Motion to accept.
Second.
All right. Juno with the first second. Welcome to the club.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Ms. Sealski.
Yes.
Mr. Sondergaard.
Yes.
Mr. Topping.
Yes?
Ms. Juno.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, and with that, we move to new business tonight. The application is Stephen Kahn. Applicant proposes a second-story addition along with renovations, excuse my language, to a detached garage that will include a wet bar, covered patio. Applicant is seeking various bulk variances as well as site plan relief. The application is at 91 Amboy Avenue. So,
Mr. Chairman, thank you so much. Can everybody hear me?
yes.
It's good to see you all again, professionals, members, and staff. Thank you all for hearing us. You took my thunder, Mr. Chairman, as you always do, but there's no problem there. I have two professionals this evening to give testimony. One is Mr. Mark Marcial, who's our architect. The second is our engineer/planner, Mr. DuPont. If, with your permission, I'd like to bring up Mr. Marcial first, and he can go over the architectural plans for the board.
Please do.
All right, you know the drill. Please raise your right hand and speak into the microphone. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and state your name for the record.
Mark Marcial, Marcille.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
I apologize.
Yeah. I, for some reason, just thought you were over there with the remote.
Well, essentially, we have an existing three-bedroom at some point. Somebody added a first floor guest bedroom on the left side of the house.
Could you get closer to the microphone, please?
Sure. So the portion of the house we'd like to build the addition over is that one-story portion that is currently containing a guest bedroom. So that's this portion on the crosshatched portion on the left side of the existing house. That existing side, it's actually a front yard, is 3.5 feet from the Vale Place property line. So it's an existing nonconformity, it's supposed to be 25 feet. So obviously that's one of the reasons why we're here applying for a variance. There are several other existing nonconformities. The lot is undersized. 7,500 is required. We have 5,000. The width is undersized. 75 is required. We have 50. Existing side yard is undersized, 2.9, where 8 is required. That is an existing condition that we're not proposing to exacerbate. The only condition we're proposing to exacerbate by a couple percent is the building coverage requirement, 30% allowed. Existing is 30.14. Proposed, because of the roof we're adding for the covered outdoor kitchen wet bar, is proposed to be 32.56. It's a relatively straightforward application. You know, other than that roof cover, it's the only thing triggering a new variance. One thing I think I would like to point out is that this is the existing garage, this structure here. Let me just outline it. Well, this is the existing garage, this portion, and there's a section of the garage that sheds out, and there's a little storage area. So we're going to remove that little storage area, create a roof over this portion of the patio to create a covered outdoor bar, TV area. So by removing that little shed area, we're actually creating a little more light and open air space in the yard. The property is well screened. There's a 4-foot picket fence around the property that's going to remain. We don't have a landscaping plan yet, but we will provide a landscaping plan in conformance with the ordinance. We'll fully screen and provide, evergreen type plantings to create screening from any views from the neighbors. Essentially, the goal is to create a walk-in closet off the second floor master bedroom, just a little bit more of a comfortable bathroom, about 5 by 15 in length. Get a little laundry room on the second floor, and then get a little bit better use out of the backyard by creating that outdoor kitchen space, outdoor bar space. It's not really a kitchen, it's a grill and a sink and a refrigerator and a TV. It's more for summer weekends to just enjoy the backyard. I think that covers everything.
Okay. I may have misheard. You said the addition of the roof structure tripped one of the variances?
It exacerbates the building coverage variance. Existing is 3.14. With that proposed roof, we're increasing it to 32.56.
So is it just the roof overhang?
It's just the roof overhang. So this orange area shown on the survey, that's the existing portion of the garage that we're removing. And then the blue
so
area.
It's not the house that's tripping it. It's this.
No.
It's the okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's that roof over the proposed
Okay.
outdoor bar.
That makes sense. Okay. Any questions for the architect? think it's very thoughtful, it's a very compact condition, and, I think your planner will probably, testify to existing conditions and nonconformities, but I think based on the compactness makes it almost like an urban condition, and it's very thoughtfully done.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, can we bring up the engineer and planner?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, please state your name, spell your last.
John Paul DuPont, DuPont. I'm a licensed professional engineer and planner, state of New Jersey. I've been before this board last month. If you'd like to, if I have to requalify myself, I certainly will.
We remember you. We
Thank
accept
you.
you as an expert, and
Thank you. I
I will
appreciate
just say, for the record, we forgot to do that with the architect, but we still accept you, Mark.
And your
as-
license is still in good standing?
They are.
Okay.
It's always tough to follow an architect because he gets to show pretty pictures. But I'm going to bore you a little bit. I'm going to go through some detail, and I'm going to show you some exhibits, and we'll go through it. So, as you know, this is 91 Amboy Avenue. We are in the R2 residential zone. The subject property has a existing detached single-family dwelling on it now, which is customary, with customary accessory structures. The lot is a pre-existing undersized lot versus the current zoning standards, and as a result, the site has a more limited building envelope and allowable coverage than conforming lots in the zone. The existing property has several existing deviations. I'm going to run through them real quick so you're aware. Minimum lot area in the zone, 7,500 square feet. We have 5,000. Minimum lot width is 62.5. We have 50. Minimum front yard setback, 25 feet. We have 3.5 feet. Minimum side yard on the left side, 8 feet required, 3.5 existing. Minimum side yard, 10 foot required. We have 2.9. Combined, 18 feet required. We have 6.4. And maximum building coverage, 30%. We have 30.14 currently. So the applicant is proposing, as you heard, some exterior and interior renovations, as well as a second story addition to the building. But the footprint will not be expanded. There will also be some renovations to the existing detached garage. There'll be a portion of the garage removed, and there'll be a covered entertainment area that is proposed up against the garage. And that'll be a sink, a grill, a small refrigerator, and you saw the pretty picture of the overhang. It's really beautiful design. Although the portion of the existing garage is being removed, 45 square feet, the covered portion results in an increase of buildable area of 121 square feet. That's how your number jumps from 30.14% to 32.56% of buildable coverage. So it's just that 121 extra square feet. There's no other relief required. The covered entertainment area is a low-profile accessory structure that is clearly incidental and subordinate to the residential use of the property. It is not enclosed. It is intended for the sole purposes of the private residential use. It is located completely within the rear yard and is screened. It is up against the garage on one side, and there'll be buffering, and there's a fence already there on the other side. The applicant's proposing, complete screening of the back property. This is a typical amenity and functions similar to other residential permitted accessory structures, such as a pergola or gazebo, which are commonly found in the zone. Now we're going to look at the positive and negative criteria. We're going to use the C1 analysis. The C1 analysis says the pre-existing undersized condition of a lot constitutes a unique circumstance that distinguishes it from other properties in the zone. I just have an exhibit up on the board. It shows it's all lots within 200 feet. Our property is in green. There's 17 lots within 200 feet of the property. Only 6 are conforming to size, so they're all undersized. Very common in this area. It's a little tighter community. Because the building coverage includes roof of accessory structures, strict enforcement of the ordinance on the undersized lot creates a practical difficulty in providing a reasonable and customary residential amenity that would typically be permitted in a conforming zone. This difficulty is not self-created. It's an existing lot. It is directly related to the size of the lot. As far as negative criteria goes, the proposed entertainment area will not result in any substantial detriment to the public good. Again, the structure is low in height and scale, does not impede in light, air, open space. It does not create a safety or circulation concern, and will be completely screened. The activity associated with the structure is consistent with normal residential backyard use and does not introduce any commercial or non-residential impacts. Again, the total increase in building coverage is 121 square feet. Granting of variances will not impair the intent or purpose of the R2 and the zone plan or the borough's master plan. The property will remain a single-family residential use. The variance does not set a precedent of overdevelopment, as this site is specific and is driven by unique circumstances. Based on my professional opinion, the requested bulk variance for the building coverage satisfies both the negative and the positive criteria in the C1 analysis. The variance is limited in scope. It's appropriate for the site, consistent with the intent of the R2, zoning, and the municipal land use law. Therefore, I recommend approval of the application. That is my testimony. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Any questions for the planner?
No.
No.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, that's our case in chief. I have a similar layout in my backyard. It's so nice. I certainly hope the board will be kind enough to grant this. It's we get to use it spring, summer, and fall. It's a very nice setup.
So I won't put the applicant on, but now that you mentioned you have this set up, what kind of grill?
That's a good question. I don't know. It's a big silver look mark design.
Traeger, Blackstone, Weber. I mean, we need details.
I don't know.
You can't just throw that out there.
I know it's this big silver thing, and it's
Okay.
It's wonderful. But that's the best I can do.
Since you're not part of the application, we'll leave it there.
Sounds like he doesn't really
Yeah,
cook on it.
he's
Sounds like
yeah.
someone else is cooking for him.
Yeah, which is
that is true.
Yeah.
100%.
which was every answer is enlightening, right? So before I trip up on the board had nothing else, but now is the time where I say, are there any questions or comments for any of the testimony that's been given tonight? And seeing no questions or comments from the public, we will close the public portion. If I don't do it, I don't sleep at night. So you may conclude your application.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and board.
That was concise. We're not even at 8 o'clock. This is the pace we like to keep at this board. So thank you for clear, concise. The planning testimony, I think, laid out exactly what's going on here, which is that almost the entire neighborhood is non-conforming. It probably makes for better neighbors, I would imagine. So I think you've made it. Would someone like to make a motion on this one?
Motion to approve.
Second.
One thing, it was noted, I don't think this went to LRK at all. So I know there's no landscape plan right now. I guess, could we ask when you get a landscape
Yes.
plan that
Absolutely.
that would, during the testimony, that was the only,
That will be provided. I'll have John. You'll take care of that. Okay. Great. Thank you.
okay. That was the only condition I think we should include. So with that, would someone like to make a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Rabinowitz?
Yes.
Ms. Zielski?
Yes.
Mr. Sondergaard?
Yes.
Mr. Tobin?
Yes.
Mr. Topping?
Yes,
Ms. Juno?
Yes.
Thank you.
congratulations. We will,
I don't want to jinx it, but I have a 100% track record with you all so far. So let's keep that going. I'm not gonna. I don't want to jinx it.
100% jinxed it right there. Guaranteed.
Thank you all very much. I appreciate it.
have a great evening.
Thank you.
Okay, so with that, motion to close the public portion?
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. And the only other things we need to do is approve correspondence. So is that by roll call based on who was here, or is that voice vote?
Voice vote.
Okay. I will make a motion to approve the December 11th minutes.
Second.
Sondergaard on second. All in favor? Aye. And one more. Who wants to approve the January 8th minutes?
Motion to approve?
Excuse me, I'm not sure I was here at the December 11th meeting.
Oh.
If I wasn't, then I can't second.
I don't think you were.
No, that is correct. Thank you for reminding me.
I'll second.
Okay.
So,
It was too smooth.
Yeah.
He was on a roll.
Ms.
Sondergaard was
Sealsky, you're
on a roll
going to
tonight.
motion the December 11th?
To I second, or did
Oh.
you do the initial?
He did the initial.
All right, I'll take his place on whichever.
Okay, thank
I
you.
definitely approve of the minutes, I read them.
Who else was here? I'll do it. Second.
Now, are we on? No, we seconded.
Oh.
You already seconded.
Oh, then fine.
Oh,
I'll-
no. No, you're right, Ms. Sealsky. Mr. Sondergaard second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'll second. And then we do all in
We're
favor?
just going to move on to Jen.
Okay. January 8th.
Motion to
Motion
approve.
Second.
Sondergaard, Rabinowitz. Classic pairing.
Yeah.
Like
And
a fine
before
wine.
we adjourn, I would like to make a little announcement. So we have.
Your mic is not on.
My mic is not on, so let me fix that. I don't know how to, I have been instructed that I will no longer be delivering packets. We are trying to go as digital as possible, but I don't have a problem doing paper for anyone who really would still prefer paper. If you would prefer paper, I request that you either pick it up here. If it is after hours, I can drop it at the library. I believe they are open to either 8 or 9. And that is the direction that I have been asked to go in.
Okay. So are the applicants still required to print paper when they submit?
They are. So, but what I will do is depending on who will prefer paper. You know, it's going to be hard, though. I'm going to be very honest. If we have a big application and there are big plans, we're going to need paper.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
So we will work around that, of course, and accommodate. Anybody's thoughts? I'm really
Yeah.
open to going back to say, look, the board feels this way, or.
Yeah. Why
So
don't we
I'm-
digest it for a month?
Yes.
When is the applicants get all of their stuff in, what, 2 weeks before?
They have to have it in 10 days before.
10 days.
Correct.
So why don't we start an email and see, based on the size and scale of what the application is, whether, and then if we start squawking, maybe we'll change policy again.
Not a problem, not a
Is that-
problem.
That, right? Seems like a reasonable way to
Fine either
try
way.
to accommodate.
Practical decision.
Yeah. I mean, no matter what, the applications get also, in that 10-day period, they get posted on the website?
Yes, they're always posted on the
Yeah.
website, that's correct.
Yeah.
And I will, obviously, they're on the website, and I can also add a link to the email that I send out as well, to make it easier.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, let's try it for a month.
Okay, very
Thank
good.
you.
Try to not make complaints about a future I can't see. So, with that,
Motion to adjourn?
second, all in favor? Aye. Thank you, everybody.
I agree with that last time.
That was